Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, being great example to us younger brothers. Peace and blessings to the full elect, Lord, willing we be a part of that number. I'm the brother Kudar from the G-Man's Bench from Chicago. Come back with another video. This video is going to be entitled Pray Often. All right, it's, inspired by the elder brother Shakaria in our camp, in class yesterday. We just taking some notes on, how important, prayer is, man. And it's really like various topics, but that's one of the topics that really stuck out to me. All right, we gotta pray more, man. That's our power source. All right, that's our way of communicating with the Most High. We got the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right, Acts 12. All right, hey, that's the only way to be saved. All right, you gotta know the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right, we have the Lord on speed dial. All right, by simply praying to Him. All right, the scriptures say, "He that turneth away from the law, even his prayers an abomination." So the Lord isn't hearing these people's prayers, man, but He is hearing our prayers. All right, the scriptures say, "The prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds." All right, so we have to be in the spirit of praying more, man. The Most High is cracking down on a lot of things, man. All right, it's Acts 12:1, and it says, "Now about that time Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church." All right, so persecution. Verse 2, "And he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword." All right, so he was slain. All right, he was the first disciple to be killed. All right, and because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then were the days of unleavened bread, so they snatched Peter up. And when he was the head of the church. It says, when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. All right, it says, Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto the Most High for him. All right, it said prayer was made without ceasing. All right, so they came together and constantly prayed, all right, for the Most High to deliver Peter, man. All right, Peter was praying. All right, verse 6. "And when Herod would have brought him forth, the same night Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, between 2 chains, and the keepers before the door kept the prison." So, give me 1 second. All right, so it says, verse 6. Let me double check this still recording. All right, cool. It says, "When Herod, who had brought him forth the same night, Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains, and the keepers before the door kept the prison." Verse 7, "Behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison, and he smote Peter on the side and raised him up, saying, Arise up quickly. And his chains fell off from his hands. And the angel said unto him, Gird thyself and bind on thy sandals. And so did he. And he said unto him, Cast thy garment about thee, and follow me. And he went out and followed him, and was not that it was true which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision. When they were past the first and second ward, they came into the iron gate that leadeth into the city, which opened to them of his own accord. And they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from him. And when Peter was come to himself, he said, Now I know of a surety that the Lord hath sent his angel, and have delivered me out of the hand of Herod, and from all the expectation of the people of the Jews." All right, that word expectation. All right, we can go into that word for expectation. All right, because, hey, let me turn this on. Because they ultimately wanted the Peter out of there, man. All right. Let's get to that word expectation. It says expectation, whether good or evil. All right. So they knew that Herod wanted to furthermore slay more of the disciples, man. All right. And then the angel came and delivered them. All right. Hey, so That shows the power of prayer, man. All right, let's read the Strong's definition. It says by implication, infliction, anticipated expectation, look after. So they was anticipating for the disciple to be put to death, man. All right. Now just wanted to get this word quaternion. Gotta look into these words, man. It says the guard consisting of 4 soldiers, 4 among the Romans. This was the usual number of the guard to which the custody of captives and prisoners were entrusted. 2 soldiers were confined with the prisoner, and 2 kept the guard outside. 4 quaternions of soldiers will be used to guard, 1 all night, 1 for each of the 4 night watches. Okay, so 2 on the inside, 2 on the outside. Okay. Let's grab Luke 18. And verse 1, he spake a parable to them to this end, that men always to pray and not to faint, saying there was in a city a judge which feared not the Most High, neither regarded man. And there was a widow in that city. She came to him saying, avenge me of my adversaries. And he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not the Most High, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by continual coming she worry me. Right, so that's a perfect example of how we gotta bug the Most High, man. The apostle said all the time, you gotta constantly pray to the Most. You gotta bug him for him to get. You gotta throw up them supplications, man. Ask the Lord to bow down his ear. All right, as our righteous forefathers always say, and hear the supplications of his servants, man. All right, you gotta keep nudging them. You know, like a child nudges their parents. You gonna buy me this? You gonna buy me that? You remember you said you gonna buy me this? All right, verse 6. And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge saith, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them? All right, the scripture say that. All right, Ezekiel 9:4. All right, those who sigh and cry for the abominations being done in the midst thereof. All right, it says, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth. All right, so the Most High is going to avenge us speedily, man. Hey, but that comes with us praying, man. All right, we gotta constantly pray. That's something Apostle Nagabar, all right, which all the apostles go into that. Obviously, the Apostle Rakah going into praying, man. You know, he goes into that heavy. All right. Tobit 12 and verse 7. It is good to keep close the secret of a king, but it's honorable to reveal the works of the Most High. Do that which is good, and no evil shall touch you. Prayer is good with fasting and alms and righteousness. A little with righteousness is better than much with unrighteousness. It is better to give alms than to lay up gold. All right. Pray and fast, man. Certain situations require you to pray and fast for the Lord to reveal to you certain things, man. All right. It says, we literally got all the tools. Verse 9, for alms doth deliver from death, and shall purge away all sins. Those that exercise alms and righteousness shall be filled with life. All right, so the importance of prayer, man. All right, matter of fact, next in line I had this 1 Thessalonians 5:17. It says, pray without ceasing. All right, verse 18, everything give thanks, for this is the will of the Most High and Hamashiach Yahushai concerning you. All right. Constantly bugging the Most High, man. Constantly bugging him. Hey, the Lord, remember the promise you made to your servants. All right, remember the promise you made to Abraham. All right, you said you was going to deliver us for your name's sake. All right. Got to remind the Lord these things, man. This Psalms 55, just giving an example of our righteous forefathers. All right, constantly praying, man. All right, this is King David. Psalm 55 and verse 17. I'm going to start at 16. It says, as for me, I will call upon the Most High, and the Lord shall save me. Evening and morning and at noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. All right, so this is King David saying this. Now let's go to, just to back that up, let's go to Daniel 6 and 10. It says, now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house and his windows being open and his chamber towards Jerusalem. Keyword. All right, so he was facing the east. He kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his power as he did aforetime, man. All right, then these men assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication before his God. All right. So Daniel also prayed, all right, evening, all right, noon and night, man. So 3 times a day. And if your mind is always on the Lord, you're going to pray, all right, when you wake up, before you go to sleep, before you leave the house, while you're driving, while you're going home from work, wherever you're going, man. All right, that's why it says pray without ceasing, man. That's why it's important not for a man not to have his head covered, man, so he can always pray. All right? Gotta always pray to the Most High, man. Apostle Rakat is always going into that, man. All right. I accidentally put that twice. Yeah, man. All right. Hey, we gotta constantly call upon the names of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That's something I'm telling myself. It's good to say he that water for himself also, man. All right, we can't be unprofitable to ourselves. All right. We make these lessons for edification. All right, and it's also to edify others, but it's also to edify us as well. All right, so with that, I want to evolve praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashim Kakudash. I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom, Kwame Asherah, Bible Ball. And double honors to the apostle, elders, great millstone, of course. Shalom, Kwame Asherah, Bible Ball.